Probably looked like a lot of confusion at times again in the secondary. How difficult has it been? So many different people playing, transfers, newcomers, guys getting everybody working together, playing off each other.
It really starts at practice, I'll say. Coming together, studying after practice, getting extra hours after practice, extra film in. With a lot of new guys, at times that'll happen because the chemistry not there. Like Charles Wood was the only guy who really played in the secondary last year. So everybody else is new to the scheme as far as Wesley McCormick and Rashad Ajayi. So, the chemistry after practice and studying after practice will help a lot.
Is it different players, different things, a different maybe mistake from one play to the next that's fucking you?
I wouldn't say that. I would say, everybody tend to mess up. You're going to make mistakes as you're out there playing fast. One thing our coach tried to preach to us, no matter how many mistakes you make, as long as you're playing fast and you're playing with a great effort, then everything will pay off. So as far as mistakes that we make, we know that we make the mistakes. We got to move on forward and just play the next play.
What tests your communication more on the back end defensively, facing a Kansas or a Texas with so much movement and trading and shifting of strength and motion, or somebody like Texas Tech that just lines up at 1,000 miles an hour and you got to get lined up as well?
We know different teams will try to beat us in different ways, like you said, shifts and motions to see what we're in, to get us out of our base defense. Texas Tech, they was really good with tempo. We knew that coming into the game. At times, was slow, communicating on the back end, and we miscommunicated some plays out there. But we got to make corrections tomorrow and move on.
Is it hard to simulate that in practice, that tempo?
We worked it at practice Tuesday and Wednesday. Coach Leslie, our defensive coordinator, got on to us about it. Consistently running to the ball, consistently lining up fast. No matter what you did on the last play, move on to the next play. So, we worked at it. We knew it was going to be a tough task for us because this is the first time we faced a true tempo offense. We just got to move on.
What's the most difficult thing about that perimeter screen game? They're so good at it. They got size out there. Their execution's flawless. What makes it most challenging, the way they do it versus the way others might do it?
Really, they use their big guys out there to, base block us. We just got to set edges. That's one thing we wasn't doing. And when you don't set an edge, it's hard for your alley runners to get there because now they got to play two different gaps. They don't know if he's going to hit inside or outside. So the biggest thing for us was setting edges, and that's one thing we tried to, preach at practice because we knew that the tunnel screens and the now screens, all that was going to come. We just knew that we had to get on edges to force it back in to the alley runners, and at times we didn't do that. So a lot of times the the screens, they bust for big plays because we didn't have an edge.
How much more difficult is it because of their tempo? You can't get that exotic. You've got to remain kind of vanilla, so that kind of caters to the strength of the offense, right? It keeps you pretty basic.
Yeah, our play call for this week, it was really basic because we knew that we couldn't call a lot because of the tempo. We knew we had to get lined up fast. And, with minimal play calls, it's easy for offense kind of to pick and poise where they want to go with the ball. But, as far as that's not no excuse for the back end or the whole defense. At times we didn't play hard. We didn't play with a lot of effort. Communication was bad, so.
Last question right here, Kevin.
Following up on that, the effort. Where are you happy with it? Is this the best, worst? Where did that fall from this year? What do you have to do to make that better?
Tuesday and Wednesday, the work days at practice, you just got to go hard at practice. You practice how you play. I'll watch film tomorrow and see how our effort was. As far as our communication, that was the most mistakes we made. As far as that's what led to big-time points on the board. But I'll watch film tomorrow and see how our effort was. I can't determine that because, I'll be locked in for the game.
Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all.